Hey up lads and lasses, this is Damfire here, back again with some more build guides for you. Today we'll be looking at the Legion, which is a great ship. I think it's one of the coolest looking ships in the game. But yeah, let's just jump straight into it.
Shipyard.
So the Legion is a laser boat. As you can see, we have a hell of a lot of lasers on here. So the two subsystems, one is for missiles and the bottom one is for lasers. So I recommend, due to the fact that missiles aren't particularly good, just ignore the missile slot and stick more lasers on it. It's probably your best bet here anyway. Other than that, I can highly recommend these deconstruction rays. These are probably the highest damaging lasers in the game. The lower the target durabilities, the higher the damage they get. So when you're getting down to a target that's around 50% damage on it, it's hitting for this maxed out damage and it hits really hard. So the plan here is to keep these firing as fast as possible. So with our base rule of only firing 4 weapons at a time, we try and keep the weapons to 6. This way we can keep the deconstruction rays firing as often as possible. Other than that, we have a large transition device. It's not actually needed. You could replace this for something else if you find something. Maybe a T1 tactical honeycomb missile across C slots might be better. The 2 anti-air weapons, they're probably not going to do much, but I like to just fill up the slots. Other than that, I have the single shield repair system. This is just a Tech 1 variant. It's better than probably nothing there. Just because of how everything fits, I only have the T2 variant of the ray gun down here, which has a chance to make energy loss, but it's just not going to do much. If you have it, I'd highly recommend the dual DMG gun. It's for the Legion only. Due to it being for the Legion only, it has that double main guns, and that's what causes the Legion to have 2 main shots when it's firing this laser, which, as you can imagine, deals a hell of a lot of damage. So yeah, I recommend you'd have this. If you do not have this one, I recommend another one that has thermal on it, something similar to this here. This is a high thermal damage, and the Legion is reforms for thermal damage. So you have missile thermal damage there, which we ignore, but thermal damage plus 4%. We can actually get that up a little bit, why not? For reforms, since we're here, I highly recommend the critical strike damage. You can crit a lot on this, be literally just due to this warship feature, which is when it's stationary, it's getting a massive increase critical strike rate. So I could highly recommend that. Other reforms, durability is one to try and max out first, and I'd recommend then thermal damage for the lasers. After that, it's kind of up to you. I've put quite a bit into range on here to try and keep this Legion as far back as possible so it's not primaried. Shield wise, same as usual. Put your best stuff in here. We're trying to get up to these tiers on the shields. But and then plugins. So we obviously want a laser damage plugin. This is unfortunately the best one I have. If you have the purple or yellow variants of this, obviously go for them. Anything that gives you increased damage is the best way to go. Obviously, ship durability with the standard armor. Again, if you have a yellow version of this, I highly recommend that. The other 3 are whatever you need or want on here. Ship energy recovery speed's quite nice sometimes if you're getting hit by a lot of energy nuke abilities. Warship mining's great. That way you can get more mining out of a point. And warship load ceiling, it's not needed on this. I have not had an issue with this fit whatsoever. It's not It's a bit of a weird shape, so you can't get that many large tacticals, so, and they take up the most of the CPU. Commander-wise, I'm running Jim, but quite a few commanders would be fairly good on here. Jim would be good. I could imagine even having Captain Baron on here, or even maybe Teresa. But I currently run Jim. The all-missile launch doesn't actually affect only missiles, it affects common devices. That is all of your ability, all of your weapons, so all these deconstruction rays, everything. So we'll go for that. And yeah, massive durability on here. It's one of the most durable ships in my fleet currently. It takes a while to bring it down thanks to that. So yeah, I highly recommend the Legion. I can show you what it does in a trial. It normally hits about 1 million DPS. There is a little trick you need to do with the Legion though.
Enemy detected.
So as soon as you come in, it's turned around, hit flame out, and this is where you're going to keep it stationary. This is where we're going to get the calibration rate and the crit rate. This is very important, and here we get to see what the dual gun can do. This is the dual DMG. It's only available on the Legion. As you can see, it's pretty strong. And there you go, there's proof that the all-missile launch just works on everything. The one issue all-missile launch does have is it does reset all cooldowns of all the weapons fired, so you do have a time before it can fire again. But I mean, look at this crit. 9k crits, we'll take that. So we're easily going to break the 1 mil with this ship again. We've got the laser coming off again as well. So, and that should bring us over 1 million cumulative damage, well over even. This is actually stronger than my monster at the moment. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe for more content. I'll be releasing more build guides. I'm going to be releasing some other guides regarding weapons and how they work on ships, and all that good stuff. Hope you enjoyed, and catch you guys next time.